What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new Gamefind on this channel, a weekly Wednesday upload. Realistically about 3:30 it should be live on my YouTube channel. It may vary and it may not even be a weekly thing if I don't find a bundle to show. This week I have, and as you can see it's a nice little Spectrum bundle, console plus a good handful of games, boxed games and just cassette games. So this is another Facebook collection. It's actually a collection from a bloke that I've bought from twice before. Going back a few years, I bought a Sega bundle off of him for £25, and like a blue N64 console for, I believe it was like £25, and it came with a load of additional bits as well. So I actually remembered the drive to this bloke's house, which is kind of scary as well. The whole bundle cost £25. He said if you didn't want it, you didn't have to take it. You know, it's there. If not, it's probably going to get binned. Which any normal person that was buying would have probably gone, oh, if he's going to bin it, offer a lower price. But I thought 25 was a fair price. Didn't particularly want to haggle. Spectrum consoles are a little bit before my personal knowledge on games. I was brought up on the Mega Drive. Looked into like the Master System quite a bit because it was a console before, but anything before like the Master System, I don't. My knowledge is it's predated my knowledge on games. So this bundle to me was kind of a bit of a, a gamble, a slight gamble in my eyes, because I've never dealt with the Spectrum. I know that it's missing the cassette player. I know it's only like the computer and not the cassette player missing. But the unit hums when you power it on, so I guess it works to a level. Obviously it hasn't been tested, so I've bought it as an untested unit that powers up with a bundle of games. The games in the red box I will be going over again, just double checking, make sure that there's not any like gems in that box. But most of them are like homemade looking games. The remaining games which you'll see from Knight Rider on the left there, all the way up to Bubble Bobble on the top right. Valuing them on eBay when I got home with this bundle worked out to be roughly about £180. Now obviously there's eBay and PayPal fees and postage charges on top, but yeah, like I said, it's £180 worth of games, not including the games in the red box or the console itself. This bundle cost me £25. At £180 for the games, I'll be making roughly like £55 profit, not including the console, which, looking on eBay, ones that aren't working, untested ones, are selling on eBay for roughly £30. So realistically, the console and the games in the red box I'm probably going to put on Facebook or on Gumtree or something for £30, and then I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with the box games themselves, because I kind of like them, I kind of want to keep them, but I'm never going to play a Spectrum, so is it worth just selling them on and making a little bit more money? I'll close up on the bundle itself. So you've got the Spectrum in a nice little suitcase. It comes with a Spectrum joystick interface Mark 2, no idea what that is. Official power brick there, nice. Yeah, I don't know anything, and I can't talk about the Spectrum too much because I don't know anything about it. There's a book there, a basic programming book. But yeah, I to be honest, I think these are really cool units. They're not that heavy. I think I remember watching a video on them saying when they first come out they were about £79. It was the first console to be under like £100 or something like that, like computer under £100. Moving on to the games, you've obviously got the Rampage cart there, and the game is there, so it's just missing the case. These are the loose, they're not loose games, but they're the smaller games, the ones that are in just the cassettes rather than the boxes. But yeah, there's a bundle of these, a lot of these Boots cassettes, which are like the homemade games. A couple of loose ones there. You've got Knight Rider, Chase HQ, Golden Axe, which I thought originated on the Sega, so that confused me a little bit. Gremlins 2, Ghostbusters 2. This they sold 1,000,000 game. There's one on eBay for about a tenner, and then one on eBay for about £35, 40 quid or something like that. So it's a bit hard to value games like that when they vary so much. And that's like sold listing. There was one sold for £42, so I've no idea what to value that game at. Jaws, Ghostbusters, Gremlins. Actually, I think Gremlins is a little bit more, but games like Star Wars and Turtles, Ghostbusters 2 and Jaws, they're roughly about £10 on eBay, so that's like £40 worth of games just there. Gaza 2, the copyright on that game is 1990, so it's like the World Cup in Italy era, which, yeah, sore subject, I guess. Game called Hate, Hit Pack, 6-pack, what's that one? World Series Basketball. You've got Cybots, The Running Man, and Bubble Bobble. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 games there, plus the ones in the red box and the console itself for the cost of just £25. Realistically, there is anywhere up to £225 worth of stuff in this image alone. And yeah, I got it for £25. If I knew it was worth a little bit more, I may have offered him a little bit more just because I've bought from him in the past. But that was the price he gave me, and he was happy with that money. I was happy with a bundle. Both parties were happy with this purchase, so I'm not going to argue too much about it. Unfortunately, it's not complete, otherwise I'd almost be tempted to keeping it. But yeah, I think realistically all of this will be sold, and it will fund for future game finds as it always does. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, comment in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel and you want to see more game hunting stuff like this, then hit the like button, comment below, and sub to me. Tell me if I'm missing something basic about the Spectrum that I should know in the comment section below. What was your favourite game? Have you ever played the Spectrum before? Spectrum ZX. But yeah, I will probably be back to showing you Xbox bundles by next week, because I don't get to find things like this at the price I've paid for too often. So yeah, hopefully I'll catch you viewers next week for another game hunting video. Wednesday, roughly 3:30. And yeah, catch you next time.